other schools do?
Um, I don't think, and we just played a bunch. BYU. I don't want to get into BYU, but just a lot of likenesses in terms of you just won't find a group that's more disciplined. You won't find a group that's always in their gap, that tackle better. Just don't make mistakes. I mean, it hasn't ever changed. We're going to make you beat us, march the field, they're very, very, very good at what they do. And they get player after player and year after year, and they just refill roles. Next guy's up. And I've always been impressed with Coach Snyder and his staff and what they've done defensively because they just keep doing it. There's not many down years for those guys. They just have a great bunch.
Is it a matter of maybe them valuing things that you guys don't take for granted, but a lot of people take for granted? The way they do things, hidden yards, discipline, things like that, that you probably had when you were a player, that type of thing.
Right. Well, I think the very basic foundational principles of football and field position. I think staying ahead of the chains, time of possession. Getting no turnovers, let the other guy make the mistake, let them march the long field. Before it's over with, they're going to screw it up and win the kicking game, tackle well, all the things you could do as a coach, they get it done. And it's a big challenge for our guys to say, look, it's going to have to be a mistake-free game. We don't have drives to make a mistake or what have you. In it, they press you. They press you for that, but hey, look here, that's our guys should be prepared. That's our job, getting prepared to do that. And I think that they're a unique bunch. They're a unique bunch in that way.
They're the things that people don't write about or talk about, but the things that they do well. I think the things that they embrace.
Well, I guess the term would be a sexy defense or something that's out of the ordinary, or maybe we're doing a bunch of 3-down games and we're walking around and we're all standing up, and which is all good because it changes up what you do. But to be able just to line up in this front, in this coverage, and then they do blitz and they do change things, and to do it year after year is pretty amazing.
How much of what you took against some of the BYU even fronts can you use in this game?
Well, I don't know. They're a little different. Guys are different. Down and distance is what we do. Down and distance is different. The way we move them may be a little bit different. There was naturally a 3 technique and a 2-eye and a 2 and a 3 and a couple ends. And there's naturally some things from an even look that you can carry over. But we had to be ready to block it all. So we work on odd, even, bare, all of it.
Looks like Kansas State is one of those defenses that plays better when the field's short. That's where they really thrive. Red zone, things like that, short yardage situations. Is that what you see from them?
Yeah. I don't think there's ever been a time, and I hate to go back, that they didn't understand field position, didn't understand down and distance, didn't understand, okay, give up a field goal and not a touchdown, didn't understand third and short, didn't understand downs and possessions and things of that nature. I give them a lot of credit. They've just been able to sustain over years. But here's the deal. That's the game. That's the game. Both sides ought to commit to that, and they do. And I think that they're just a bunch that don't lose sight of a lot of the foundational things that allow you to win in the fourth quarter.
Is it helpful that you got carryover? Because, this is basically the same deal this week that you had last week in a lot of ways. Or is it harmful?
Well, I would say that some of the fronts, the configurations that we see, obviously, it wouldn't do ourselves any good to practice every play against our defense this week, being an odd 3-3 front. So, and again, I'm saying I think there are some things, but you start all over again and you correct mistakes and you say, hey, we're stepping under ourselves, we're too high, we take better care of the football, you do a better job on all aspects, from technique to fundamentals, whether it's 3 down or 4 down, and I think we'll be okay.